Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Its most beautiful picture. With the brushes of their love, they make a picture of this eagerness of Mohan on the canvas of their hearts. It's such a nice description, no?
Yes.
And this picture they carry to Radhika.
So,
What you said before, no?
yes.
They are become the eyes of Radhika in that moment. And with that, they make a picture with the brushes of their love. It's so beautiful described in the commentary.
What Tracy and Rupa was doing is watching. No disturb, just watching. Which kind of watching is full of love for Radhika. How much love they have, then how much they can see the beauty of Mohan. And they are totally pure relationship with Radhika. Their heart is super pure. Their heart is Radhika's heart. That's why only they can draw in her campus, their campus. This is very special seva of Manjari. Become sheer. Just not like without love. No. With love. Seeing is also seva. Important seva. Thank you so much. Radhe Radhe. Shall we go on, Gorasundapra?
Yeah, we can see how they are improving the feelings between Radha and Mohan. They are actually we could say the controller of the situation, because Radha and Mohan are out of control. They are both in ecstasy, but the maidservant, they are controlling the situation, and they increasing the feelings in Radhika when they speak about the situation of Mohan. They say, "Oh Radhe, out of separation from you, Shyam is also very upset." So Radhika is telling to the Sakis, "The beautiful one is mine." So she is in that mood, and she's laughing. She's so happy about this, to feel this. And then when she listened that, Manjari is giving that information to her. "Oh Radhe, out of separation from you, Shyam is also very upset." So they increase this feeling, right? So she become more feelings growing in her heart. So manjaris are so important in the love games, before and after and in between. So the divine couple will always feel safe to fall in that ecstasy, because they are protected by the manjaris. This is so amazing to see this beautiful seva, huh? They are so expert. They are not moving, they are not shaking. They are so stable in their mood of seva. No one can do that but the manjaris.
Shiran.
Okay, Shori, I think you can read, because now the situation becomes more and more intense.
He looks down the road for you to come. Mohan saying, lie, 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 lie. With faltering voice and agitated heart. And Mohan thinks, one moment without you lasts a million ages. Although Sundara looks in all four directions, he cannot find his Priyaji. So he gets up from the play bed and he comes out the cave to have a good search for her. Then the wind of Vrindavan carries the full weight of Sri Radhika's fragrance into his nostrils, and wind tells him, "Oh God, Black Bee, don't be upset. The land lotus is not far away anymore. The wind has made his name Gandhabha, carrier of fragrance, effective. Madhusudana's nose can specially testify of that. When Nagara eagerly runs after that fragrance, eager to meet his Priyaji, he meets Padma and Shaiba, the girlfriends of Radhika's arch-rival Chandrabali on the way. Padma and Shaiba try to lure him away, but Mohan ignores them and continues his search for Sri Radhika, casting his glances in the direction where Mohan smells her delectable scent fragrance. Rupamanjali and Tracy secretly follow Nagara and become very proud of their Swamini's prestige. When Rupa and Tracy see how eager Mohan is to meet her, suddenly Nagara notices that Rupa and Tracy are following him, and Mohan comes to them and asks them with folded hands, "Oh Rupa, oh Tracy, your mistress tricked me, and she is hiding out somewhere, leaving me behind. Although I can smell her fragrance, but I cannot find her. You must certainly know where my beloved is. Quickly take me to her." That is speciality of the maidservants of Sri Radhika. That supreme person who is sought for by Vedas is now folding his hands before Radhika's kinkaris, maidservants, and this person humbly prays to them, "Come, arrange for my meeting with your Swamini. I have no other shelter but you girls." Blessed is the position of Radha's kinkaris.
You see, this is the speciality of the maidservants. Their position is unique. We never heard that the Lord himself needs to pray for something. This is not described in the Vedas. He is the controller. He is the boss. But here we can see what happened in Vrindavan. In the Kunja with her Swamini, he loses the control. He cannot control himself and he cannot control Radhika. He is losing all his controlling mood. He becomes like helpless. And so he needs help. And who can help him? There is only the maidservant of Radhika. He also meet the servant of Chandravali before. You read Kishori, no? But they cannot help him in that situation because they are feeling that I am yours. But Radhika is in the mood of you are mine. So that party of I am yours will not help in his situation, because he is searching for the one who is in that Madana Mahabhav. She brought him in that ecstasy. She was falling. He was falling. And so only she can help him in that to increase. And she is now in that ecstasy and laughing. And he is searching for her, only for her. Chantavali will not help. So he get the fragrance of her, because we can imagine how intense Radhika's fragrance become when she is in that Madana Mahabhav. Her fragrance becomes more intense as more intense her feelings are. It is like the material body is sweating when it becomes more to do, actually. When we are working, then we know our body are sweating. And so this Radhika's body, divine body, becomes more intense feelings, Madana Mahabhav. The smell becomes intense in that case. The beauty increase, the colors more shining. And so this intense fragrance, he smell, and that exactly he is looking for. And the wind of Vrindavan is guiding this, helping the situation, bringing the fragrance to his nose. But he cannot find her. So he needs the exclusively help of Radhika's maidservant. And so the Lord himself comes in the situation to pray for with folded hands to the maidservants. That is the speciality of the maidservants of Sri Radha. That supreme person who is sought for by the Vedas is now folding his hands before Radhika's kinkaris and humbly prays to them, "Come, arrange for my meeting with your Swamini. I have no other shelter but you girls." So we see how blessed is the position of Radhika's kinkaris. It is a unique position. And this is our goal, to enter in this mood of these beautiful maidservants who are so fixed in their seva.
Shirata. Seeing the anxiously of our hero,
I
Rupa
think
and
it's anxiety.
anxiety, thank
I
you.
think so.
Yes, sure. Thank you. A little bit drawn while you are sharing. Seeing the, again, I lost the word.
Anxiety?
Anxiety. Seeing the anxiety of our hero, Rupa and Tracy leave him standing there and go to the kunja, where Swamini is laughing and joking with her girlfriends about her victory and Mohan's defeat.
You see, she is sharing this with her girlfriends. The Manjaris stay in their position, but
And
the
Mohan,
girlfriends
yeah,
sharing, no?
yes,
This is the Sakis. Sharing with the girlfriends are meaning with the Sakis, no?
yes,
The Kinkaris, Manjaris, as different.
beautiful.
Understand?
Yes, different seva. Sharing
Because
joy
they will not understand Radhika's feelings in that way. Like the girlfriends. The girlfriend says they feel like Radhika. But the Kinkaris has a different. Right? Kishori?
Yes.
Their mood is different. Their feelings is different to the girlfriends.
Yes.
So some feelings Radhika has to share with the girlfriends because actually the manjaris are too small to understand the adult feelings of her. They are her babies. They understand a lot, but they cannot feel that same than the girlfriends. This boy is mine. This is more better to understand with the girlfriends and to share these feelings with the girlfriends, the Sakis. Manjaris are the babies. She cannot share with them like this. But they control the situation to bring both together again.
In this way, Tulasi offers Sarasa Bandhana, witty praises to her Ishtadeva, favorite deity, standing before her Swamini. This is also called Mangala Charana, or an auspicious invocation, as is customary in Vaishnava tradition. The opening verse of a devotional book is a prayer to the Guru, and the second verse is a prayer to the Ishtadeva, favorite deity.
This is also the teaching of our Guru, how he training us to fix ourselves on the Ishtadev, on the favorite deity. This is a very important thing, to fix ourselves, our service on Ishtadev. We cannot mix this. We have one Ishtadev, and in our case it's a Ishtadevi. That makes one pointness. This is the first step to get a sthai bath, because without the Ishtadev, to fix one Ishtadev, one cannot find this a sthai bath. If you think you can serve many, how you will get the sthai bath? Your bath will also become mixed and in many directions. But if you fix on one Ishtadev, how is described here, you can also fix your sthai bath. And the first prayer is to the Guru, because the Guru will take care that you do this way. He is the navigator to fix yourself to a Ishtadev in a sthai bath. This is the guarantee of success in spiritual life. We can see here in the example of Raghunath, Rupa and Raghunath, they are totally fixed on their Ishtadev in a sthai bath, right? And in that mood, they enter the divine Vrindavan and do their seva there. And you see how successful they are, that even the Lord himself comes with folded hands to them to pray for their seva, because the maidservant has the authority to bring them together. They can do, only they can do, no one else. Radhe.
Gurudev, please comment some. Open your mic.
Beautiful. Right.
Right.
This is the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Shall we go on? Quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita. In the beginning of this book, I make a Mangalacharana in which I remember the Guru, the Vaishnavas, and the Lord. Remembrance of these three will destroy all obstacles to spiritual life and will easily fulfill all sacred desires.
This is information to us how to behave in the spiritual life. This is a teaching. This is a real teaching. How we have to meditate on. Also, if we start in the meditation to reading, to listening, we also has insight to make a Mangala Achara. Remember the Guru, Vaishnava, and the Lord. You see, this is a teaching. And he make example of himself here. And the blessing is, same time he described the blessing, if we do like this. Remembrance of these three will destroy all obstacles to spiritual life and will easily fulfill all sacred desires. That means we should never think that it comes from ourselves and become proud of some knowledge or anything. Everything we get inside, all realizations, depending on our Guru, the Vaishnavas, and the Ishtadevi. So we are not the source. We are the servants. And when we remember this all the time, then this remembrance will destroy all obstacles on our spiritual path. And this is a secret behind that. That we have to follow, then it will be successful, our path. And all obstacles will go.
Yeah. In the first verse, Srila Raghunath Dasa Goswami, in his Swarupa Vesha, reveals the super excellence of his Guru through some Rasika joking kind of praise. And in the second verse, he reveals the super excellence of his Ishtadevi, Sri Radhika, in the same way.
You see?
Rupa and Tulasi enter into the kunja. Rupa and Tulasi enter into the kunja, and seeing a land lotus before them, praise Swamini by saying, "Oh land lotus, it's fitting that you laugh so proudly, for the Krishna bee leaves all other fragrant flower like gopis to
Flower like gopis.
fragrant flower like gopis to search for you only. There, in the transcendental Shringara Rasa, Amara's kingdom of Radha and Mohan, everything is full of jokes and laughter from Brahma Sanhita. In the spiritual Goloka world, every word is a song and every step is a dance.
This is the difference between awe and reverence. They will never laugh and joking. They are too much serious. But to enter in the rasa, you need this laughing and joking, this mood. But this laughing and joking mood will only enter in the heart of one who has a deep relationship. This is not able only by knowledge. There you need this relationship. And if you relate it to a person, even in the material world, sometimes they are laughing about things you don't understand as a third person, right? They suddenly start, when they are so close, they understand everything without saying. So they are laughing and you don't know what has happened. The third person who is watching don't know what has happened. So it's in that case also, no? In the spiritual world, laughing and joking, because they know each other so close, they have a relationship, and they know all the feelings of the other. Because they understand each other, they can make jokes, and laughing, exchange feelings.
And every step is a dance. Because they are doing Lila, drama.
Why every step is a dance? Because they relish rasa. In the rasa, every step becomes a dance.
And especially Radha and Mohan are drunkards. They cannot walk straightly. It's like a dance.
And we
we are
see in
so-
Mahaprabhu, when we see Mahaprabhu, when he is and Nityananda, when they are together also in that feelings, we see the pictures of them. They are always dancing. They are overwhelmed by this bhav, by these feelings. And so they are loudly calling out, Hare, Hare, and tears coming. This is not because they have to do something. They do some 16 rounds japa. This is because of their inner feelings. They are overwhelmed by the feelings, so they are dancing and crying and laughing, calling out loudly the holy names. And that they are sharing with us. There, actually, we can see when both together, then the feelings starting with Mahaprabhu, entering Nitai, and from Nitai we get it through our Gurudev. So our prayer is this, that we enter in these feelings. And by his mercy, by Nitai's mercy, actually, we get the body, and that body is able to enter in this special bath and enter in that seva mood, seva ras, to enjoy this.
So beautiful. Will there some comments? Radha.
That was beautiful.
Can there be any doubt then that the words and activities of the Sakis and Manjaris? Sakis and Manjaris are non-different from the Yugalakshora. Yugalakshora always swims in the ocean of Shringara Rasa, are also filled with the Shringara Parihasya Rasa, the flavors of erotic humor. The Raga Bhakti practitioner will also become qualified to make such transcendental romantic jokes if he engages in hearing and chanting of these sweet sentiments, gradually becoming completely absorbed in them.
Can there be any doubt? There is no doubt about it. The words and activities of the Sakis and Manjaris. This is a question. Can there be any doubt? And when we read this, we can feel, no, there is no doubt. These feelings are real. If we enter in that mood of the Manjari, then the feelings becomes real. And also, if the feelings becomes real, our form becomes real. We can enter in that form of the Manjari, Rupa. We get that Rupa. We will forget our material body and senses. If we enter intense in that mood, then we feel like the Manjari. And in that feeling, we enter in our Swarup. So we become totally absorbed in that feeling by reading this. And so all doubts will leave. And so he is asking, can there be any doubt then that the words and activities of the Sakis and Manjaris are also filled with the Shringara Parihasa Rasa, the flavor of erotic humor? We enter in this, and so we know. It's not a speculation. No, we know because we are there. In that moment, we entering in the mood. And all doubts will leave because we know. It's not that we read about it somewhere. That is meaning of realization. If one is realized, self-realized soul, there will be no doubt anymore. And so this question is important. Can there be any doubt? And we can say, no, there will be no more doubts. A realized soul has no doubts. Only a not realized soul who is identified with the material body has doubts. So we will leave all our doubts behind us because the realization will give the full face. The Raga Bhakti practitioner will also become qualified to make such transcendental romantic jokes. So if we follow the path of Raga Bhakti, we can make these jokes because we are in the feelings and we are in relationship. And then we can also make jokes because we know each other. Then we can make jokes because we are very close. We are not tourists in Vrindavan. We are inhabitants. If we engage in hearing and chanting of these sweet sentiments, gradually become completely absorbed in them. This is the absorption. Then it becomes condensed. Gurudev used this word, condensed. And it becomes more condensed. As more clear becomes the vision, more clear becomes our spiritual body. More clear is the realization of feelings. This is a condensation, a process of condensation. If we become more intense in that, gradually becoming completely absorbed in them. This is the goal of our life, this kind of absorption. We are trying to enter in this.
The fact that Swamini is here addressed as Land Lotus indicates that she is not close to the Shama ocean of Rasa. The word Kamala means water flower, but Radhika's named Stara Kamarini Land Lotus is here. But Tracy uses this word to encourage the Radha Land Lotus to go into the ocean of Sham, to go and meet him. And she herself also very much likes to witness that sweet meeting. The words, Garbita Kamane Swing, show that Sri Radha's pride of her fortune, being Shyamasundara's most dearly beloved Ishri Vrindavan, is justified because Sri Radhika alone is endowed with a unique Madana Mahabhava.
This is the reason Chandravali's maidservant cannot catch Mohan, because he knows there he will not find the Madana Mahabhav, the topmost, unique feeling that makes him completely happy. This he can only find in Radhika. So he not follow this, the maidservant of Chandravali. This is the reason. It's unique. It's no? Unique. Unique means it's only in one. You cannot find somewhere else. It's only in Radhika.
The words Api Nikila Latasta Sarabhaktasa Mucham Mrigayati Tava Marugan Krishna Vringo Yat Adya. These words show that Krishna clearly abandoned Chandravali's assistants, Padma and Shaiva, on the way.
You see?
Although Chandravali and other Yuteshwaris, Gopi group leaders are clearly scented with the fragrance of Mahabhava. The Madana Mahabhava of Srimati Radhika is most capable of subduing the Krishna's black bee.
Radhe.
That is shown in this verse.
This is the difference. They also have Mahabhav. Also Manjaris have Mahabhav. But the difference is Radhika is Mahabhav. And she has Madana Mahabhav. She is the source of Mahabhav.
Some consider this verse to be Shripada's addressing Sri Rupa Manjari in Swarupa Vesha. This explanation is also endorsed by the Mahatmas. When Sri Rupa Manjari heard herself praised in the first verse, a smile blossomed on her Rupa Manjari's face. Seeing this, Tulasi addressed a blooming land lotus before Rupa Manjari, praised her Gurudevi once more by revealing the glories of her beauty and fortune. Srila Vishwanatha Chakravarti glorifies the beauty of the Manjaris as follows in his Krishna Bhavanamrita. Each line on these Manjaris' thoughts defeats the bright splendor of the lightning. Manjaris are cleverness personified, and although Manjaris are qualified to be Yuteshwaris, Gopi group leaders, but Manjaris have no taste for this at all. Manjaris are always immersed in the nectar ocean of Sri Radhika's service.
No, you see, they have the qualities to become leaders and this and that, but they will never accept this because the Sevaras is only especially for the Manjaris.
In other words, they are always so enthusiastic about their devotional service.
See.
And Manjari even consider friendship with Sri Radha to be insignificant, although Sri Radha is her superior. Tulasi, Sri Raghunatha Dasa Goswami makes light jokes with her here in his Swarupa Vesha, as if she's equal to her, calling her Saki, and at the same time reveals her boundless glories, i.e., land lotus, jewel of all flowers of Vrindavan, on the pretext of making your cluster of flowers blossom. You are laughing excessively. This is justly done. Hence everyone calls you Garavini, proud girl.
His proudness is so especially. We can ask, is she is proud of herself? Why she's so proud? Because with her special bath, she makes him fainting. She gives Mohan ecstatic feelings. And so that makes her so proud. Then she feels herself, her life is successful when she sees that he is in ecstasy, because she make him hers. You are mine. And that makes him, that gives Mohan this feelings of ecstatic love. No one can do that but Radhika. And so she becomes so proud of this that she makes him, brings him in ecstasy. And so the Manjari is improving that feeling that she has this success to Mohan. This is the meaning of a real to be proud. Normally we will not be proud. We try to be humble, right? But in that case, this kind of proudness is different. This kind of proudness we are searching for, to be proud, to make Radhika happy. And Radhika is searching for that kind of proudness that she makes him happy and brings him in ecstasy. Madana Mahabhat.
Because this Krishna leaves all the other wine's company, although they are all very fragrant, and constantly searches down the road for you. You have become very proud. Shri Rashika Chandra Dasa. This is the end of verse 2 of Shri Shri Vilapa Kusumanjali. O Stara Kamarini, Land Lotus. It is fitting that you are proud. In this forest, you create excellent laughter through the pretext of this flower bunch. Even though all flower vines are anointed with fragrance, the black bee Krishna leaves them not to search for your pathway only. Jai Shri Radhe. Thank you very much, Gaura Sundar Prabhu, Gurudev, and all devotees. So beautiful sharings.
Jai Gurudev.
Oh, beautiful. Wunderbar. So nicely explained. What's the word you explained beautifully?
We like to enter this and become condensed, Gurudev.
This is your subject. You are condensed.
We always need this kind of relationship, Gurudev, to exchange. What is the meaning of one who is laughing alone? It's better to laugh together. We need this kind of sharing.
Yeah. It's only desire to become Radha Dasi they can understand.
Yeah, beautiful.
Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe. Thank you, Kishori.
Radhe Radhe Go